The earth laments. Every tree, every plant, every animal, the elements themselves, the mountains, the rocks, all you can imagine was lamenting. I heard this pain. How could I bear it? I heard it after the first battle of Maturif, when Farhaq let off an agonizing cry, joined by the furies, the monsters and the hags of doom, such as what will be heard on the last dreadful days when the human race will part from this world. And I asked again, how can I bear it? All I knew is I could witness it and feel it and honour it. To feel the pain of all that was happening to the world, to the plants and to the trees and all that was. And I grew weary and tired. I was Tuan MacCarroll, and I'd taken the form of many animals, and I knew that this was happening again. And so I sought out the cave that I was familiar with, that I knew well, the place where I always went to transform. And I remembered every shape I'd been before, and I knew I was transforming again. At this point I was old, and my mind was sad. And then I sat in my cave for 3 days and for 3 nights and made offerings to the Great Mother. I chanted, and then I felt it come upon me. I felt there was something pulling at me. I knew I was transforming into yet another shape. And I chanted. Wild eagle, protect my soul. Wild eagle, enter me. Wild eagle, enliven me. Oh, dance with me. Oh, dance with me. Wild eagle, protect my soul. Wild eagle, enter me. Wild eagle, enliven me. Oh, dance with me. Oh, dance with me. See like an eagle. Move like an eagle. Smell like an eagle. Taste like an eagle. Be like an eagle. Wild eagle, protect my soul. Wild eagle, enter me. Wild eagle, enliven me. Oh, dance with me. Oh, dance with me. Oh, dance with me. Oh, dance with me. And then everything changed. I stretched up my arms and they became wings. I went to speak out loud and I could feel a beak had formed. But I felt so good. I was lusty. I was full of energy, and wonderful feelings of youthfulness came upon me again. I could fly all across Ireland and find out anything that I needed to. It was an incredible feeling. A boar yesterday, a hawk today, such wonderful inconsistencies. All these shapes that the Great Mother is putting me into. What has become of me? And as I flew, and as I felt all that was, the pain of the earth, although it was a part of me and I understood it, it started to dissipate. And I felt something change. I felt the answer. The voice of the earth starting to erupt up. Because now I was an animal, I was in touch with all of the earth. I was in touch with all that it was and all that would be. And as I could feel the answer coming, I knew another race was coming to Ireland to answer the earth's call. A taking of Ireland. It was a strength that was not weak. The Tuatha Dé Danann took it. The name of the leader which they had was Lucky, was Bearach, noble son of Airdenies. The 7 other chieftains thereafter, with combat, with splendour. They were powerful against their firm conflict. The 7 lofty, great sons of Efflu. The Dyer, Dianket, Grechna, the metalworker, Lutner, the carpenter, who was an enduring plunderer, Nuada, who was the silver-handed, Goivni, the smith. Now the Tuatha Dé Danann, up until this point, lived in the northern lands, learning law and magic and druidry and cunning, until they surpassed the sages of all of the arts of heathendom. There were 4 cities in which they learnt law and science and the diabolic arts, to wit, Phaeas and Gorias, Findias and Morias. And out of Phaeas came the Lear Fell, the stone of destiny, and it would roar under every king that would take it. Out of Gorias was taken the spear of Lu. No battle was ever won against it or he that held it in his hand. Out of Findias, the sword of Nuada. When it was drawn from its deadly sheath, no one ever escaped from it, and it was irresistible. And out of Morias was brought the dyer's cauldron. No company ever went from it unthankful. There were 4 poets in those 4 cities. Morphisa was in Phaeas. Esras was in Gorias. Asias was in Findias. And Semias was in Morias. Those were the 4 poets of whom the Tuatha Dé learnt law and science. The Tuatha Dé Danann, the She, the people of peace, the hidden ones, had come to Ireland, and they would act as the voice of the earth and work in harmony with the earth, so we would understand her once more. Blessed be.